If you're interested in supporting Perilous storytelling, why not check out the Folk and Dagger campaign shirt? Link in the description or go to pleasestopshopping.com for more details.
Welcome back to Perilous Storytelling. We've been on a big boat, done some shopping, gotten on a smaller boat, fought water, and now the boys are done doing some more shopping in a fresh new town, and they've arrived at the Adventurers Guild to meet with their contact. So when you head into the Adventurers Guild, you can see that there are a couple people milling about at some tables. There is a clerk behind the desk, and you can see a wall of, like I stated before we ended the last episode, you can see a wall of quests and such right next to the what you would assume to be the clerk desk. There is a half-orc office clerk behind the desk with long Fabio-styled hair.
Ooh, Kyle.
Dick Justice greets you, fine fellows. Dick Justice is a Patreon name. Thank you to... I forget. Thank you.
You really don't need to. You don't need to tell us that it was a Patreon name. It's just.
This is just what playing Pillars
There's
of
been a
Eternity
theme
is
to
like.
those. Chad Randy, Dick Justice.
Thank you, Tyler Collins, for the name. I found it.
Thank you.
Is he a Dragonborn?
No, he's a half orc
half-orc.
with amazing Fabio style
half
hair.
Yeah, but is the other half Dragonborn?
Damn.
Could be half orc, half dragonborn. Let's go with it. Let's go with he has a half orc head, but it's dragon body, like dragonborn scaly body all the way down.
Oh, I don't like
Hate
that.
this.
Good.
Someone's
That
gonna
is a
draw
weird
that.
picture.
No.
Someone's going to draw that and it's going to be cursed.
All right, I'm Dick Justice is a dragonborn with long Fabio style hair.
You've completely changed it.
You're completely
Changing it.
I'm God. We can change whatever I want. All right.
They transform before our very eyes.
I forgot that all the Patreon names were supposed to be dragonborn.
They don't have to be. They
don't have to
They really don't have to
They just
be.
usually
last
are.
time.
It's a stereotype.
All right, Dick Justice is a half orc with long Fabio style hair. He looks at you and he says, "Dick Justice greets new adventurers, perchance."
What is this? Dick Justice talking third person.
Is that in character or in player?
Oh, no, that's not in character.
Okay. He's just. Okay, there we go.
Greetings, Dick.
This is a nightmare.
When you say Dick Justice's full name, you have to say Dick Justice's full name, hon.
Did he just call me hun?
Your little cat.
Okay.
You are.
Okay, I guess. Oh, okay, I'm sorry. Dick Justice?
Dick Justice wonders, how are you boys doing today? Are you looking for a quest? Dick Justice inquires even further. Mayhaps you're looking for some work.
Actually, we came here looking for a contact. We're not quite sure who it's supposed to be, though. Do we have a note? Do we have a note to show him? Sorry.
We do. We have a, I think it's
permission
Avery
slip.
that has it.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Avery.
did Gabblegoose sign it? All right. Yeah. I hand it over. Wordlessly.
Dick Justice knows this handwriting, but your contact is going to be my coworker, Dwellweather. Dick Justice says that Dwellweather's a gnome of great rapport. He's got a short brown hair and he has a nice black coat. And Dick Justice likes his black coat, but he could do with a little bit of fashion advice. Dick Justice says he's gone right now on an away mission. He's helping out some adventurers out in the field, but he will be back in a couple days if you'd like to take a job in the meantime.
Can I look around? See, are there lots of? Is the Adventurers Guild like quite busy?
Yeah, it's around 1 p.m. So a lot of the adventurers have picked up their contracts, but there's a couple milling about waiting. Usually contracts get posted right at open, which is about 7 a.m. So all of the good ones kind of have been taken, but there are a ton at the board. Some are milling about at the board. There's a small group of elven adventurers in the back that are kind of just chilling and having a great time. They're using magic as party tricks. They're just popping up like some water balls and a little bit of electricity. They're just goofing around.
Anybody else of note, or just the elven boys?
Just the elven boys.
Figure in the corner.
Yeah, there's a shadowy figure in the corner, and then he comes out of the corner. And you can see it's just a human paladin just kind of existing. Yeah.
He's asleep.
Yeah,
He's just sleeping. Okay.
I guess we'll head to the board.
While they're heading to the board, I just stare intently at the party tricks that they're doing over there.
Okay, let me roll a d20.
Oh God, why?
Why do you choose to do the things you do? They notice you, but they just kind of look away from you and then keep doing cool party tricks. On the notice board, there are a ton of generic missions. There's a goblin slaying mission. There's a rescue, or it's a rescue mission by a poor farmer. And then there's an interesting one as well. It's a notice for removing a haunted toilet, or exercising a haunted toilet, or an outhouse, if you will.
Which ones can we hear what the gold price is, like what the reward is for each of them?
Yep. Let's see. 25 gold pieces for the goblin extermination mission. It's just very basic. There's 50. That's just total. Yep, that is total. So that would be split among the party. There is 50 gold pieces for the hostage rescue for a farmer's daughter, and the haunted toilet is 12 gold pieces.
Wow.
There's nothing else attached to it, like it's just come fix my haunted toilet.
So it's kind of a note that feels like it's been there for a while. It actually looks like it's been taken before and then stapled multiple times to the wall. And it just says, adventurers ye needed for the haunted toilet.
Really thought it was just going to say help.
I roll religion to see what I know of haunted toilets.
Yeah, roll a d20 for me.
Religion and haunting?
Actually,
oh my God, that's a
actually
19.
There is a whisper in your mind, and you can feel it intently, Brickhouse, and you hear this whisper, and I'm going to write it to you in Discord because only you can hear the calls of your god.
God uses a Corsair.
How do we do this for the podcast audience? Do they know?
It's up to.
I think it's up to Brick.
I guess it is up to Brick.
Razors for the devil.
Does Brick share the information that his god has imparted onto him? His divine revelation.
I know of these mystical litter shitters. You should investigate.
What?
I'm not gonna fight Brick on that. I'm down to fucking fight a toilet.
I asked, do you think it's worth our time? Surely the one that gives us 50 gold pieces would be a better choice. This seems like a lot of effort for like not much reward.
There's something to this.
Okay, I trust your judgment.
Okay. Dick Justice notices that you have do you guys grab the haunted toilet mission then?
Sure.
Okay. Yeah.
I guess. Like, I think we kind of agreed.
Yeah.
All right. Dick Justice has noticed that you've picked that quest. Well. Well, if you'd like to take it, I can give you the basic information. Dick Justice knows about this quest. There's a farmhouse around 2 miles outside of Karn, and it's owned by a dwarf named Dwarf McNownverb. He's about 70 years old. He's been tilling it for around 60 years, for quite a while. His family's owned that land. He's had some trouble with what he calls a haunted toilet, or he says his outhouse is possessed by demonic energies. Dick Justice is a little confused by this and doesn't understand, but Dick Justice also notes that a couple of adventurers have taken this before, and some of them have yet to return.
That sounds scary. I don't know about this, guys.
More scary than actively having to kill goblins?
But it's haunted.
What was
I rolled for perception because I wanted to see if I picked up that Dwarf McNownverb is clearly a fucking alias. I passed it, so.
Yeah, it's a solid 13.
I add it to my notebook. I stole the Orc Ambassador's journal, and I'm just using it as a notebook now.
It's thank you, Unarmed Toaster, for the patron name. Dwarf McNownverb. I'll figure out how to incorporate it. There are a total of 10 adventurers, around 8 to 10 adventurers that have taken the contract. you receive this information from Dick Justice. He also gives you the directions to the farmhouse. Like he said, it's about 2 miles outside of Karn. You'll take one of the main roads. We're gonna do travel for that though. I'm not gonna like have you guys buy like rations or anything. But
okay, can I ask Dick a question? I mean, Dick Justice a question.
Absolutely.
Mr. Justice, when you say haunted,
what did I say, hon? Not Mr. Justice. Say it with me now.
Oh, okay.
Dick Justice.
Oh,
There
I'm
we
so
go.
sorry. I'm so sorry.
What's your question?
When you mean haunted, do you know how haunted, like what haunts it does?
Nope. There have been 1 or 2 reports that have come back. Dick Justice notes that the reports are oddly empty and usually contradictory.
Oh God. Can we see those reports or?
Yeah, absolutely. I've got to get into the old Dick Justice filing cabinet here, and I'll get you those.
Thank you.
Dick Justice turns around, pulls out a drawer, rummages around in it for a bit, pulls out 2 pieces of paper and hands them to you.
I read them.
On one report, the first report that you read, it seems like there is ghostly energy is what the writer describes it as, like a green ghostly energy emanating from the toilet, and a stench so foul that no man or woman or thing would be able to survive it. The second report just states nothing happened, nothing was weird, went in and out of the outhouse multiple times to try to activate or scare the assumed poltergeist, and nothing was happening. Smell was kind of bad, but normal.
I guess I shared this with everybody.
Can I roll for like investigation to see if this is just a shit?
Ha ha ha.
Yeah, absolutely. Roll for investigation. 13. You realize with your immense brain power, the second report actually has a page missing.
Oh. Dick Justice, there seems to be a page missing from the second report. Do you
Huh? Oh, well, that's weird. Dick Justice finds that quite odd that there'd be a page missing on that report since his filing system is so excellent. Give Dick Justice a minute. Let me roll here. I gotta roll for Dick Justice's accounting real quick. So
Accounting roll.
yeah, I gotta do an accounting roll. It's
so
very important.
We finally accomplished IRSRP. Fuck yes.
Okay, Dick Justice pulls out a second page, and it's been torn in half, and it's almost barely legible from the first page. It seems like it was written somewhat in haste, which would be odd since it would be part of the first report, which was written quite neatly. What you can read or ascertain from that page is that there's something written about a dark, weathered cave. And hearing heavy breathing and rustling of limbs, and a slight whispering voice. But that's all you can really make out on it. Everything else seems to be quite illegible.
Can I roll Arcana to see if like sparks any like magical?
Yeah, you can roll Arcana.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Is everybody seeing this information or?
Yeah.
This is on the table. On the table.
Oh, okay.
It's just on the table. Yeah. 10. All right. There is usually in stories of magical entities a sort of telepathy or some sort of like you understand that certain magical creatures or certain magical phenomenon like to speak through the mind, but you also have just enough knowledge to know that that's not necessarily true of ghosts and poltergeists.
We could be dealing with a very different thing from what the page suggests. I feel we should go into this with caution.
What do you mean?
What he means is we're following up because there's no such thing as a poopy spooky. My God told me so. There's more to this story.
Your God said what?
My God said there's no such thing as a sphincter specter.
Shut the fuck up.
For how low his int is, Brick is really good at wordplay.
You're gonna have to roll next time.
If you don't have inspiration, Mandy, if you don't have inspiration, take inspiration.
Roll for pun. Can we have a pun
already.
roll? So nobody here has any. We're dealing with a ghost.
No, we're not.
No.
Brick's God said no.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay, I guess.
We're dealing with the shit.
Can I go buy salt anyways?
You can go buy salt.
Actually,
Yeah.
is there
Even
salt
if it is
on?
no banshee, perhaps we should bring some potpourri.
This is so fucking stupid.
Is Brick gonna speak only in rhyme now?
Until the
What
inspiration fades. So let's use
Okay, so I guess
After
we're
Brick's
traveling?
God speaks to him, it rearranges his brain chemistry. Just for fun.
needs time to cool down.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, you can head to a general goods store. Basically, it's just a general goods store.
Nah, if we're not, if we're not actually fighting a ghost, I'm guessing it's not worth it.
Well, we don't know. We don't know for sure. We're just basing this on what my intuition and Brick's
Well, wouldn't
God.
it be better to go to a store that's like a magic store? Because magic stores would sell stuff to fight ghosts. I don't know.
I have a hammer.
I have a
It's
magic
gonna go
hand.
Oh, I guess the magic hand makes more sense. But salt is
It's not
like
really a combat thing. You know, yeah, magic hand.
Well, if
That's all we need.
it's just a shit in a toilet, my magic hand is gonna deal with
I
it.
don't. This seems like more than a fucking shit in a toilet that you're gonna have to unclog.
It's no shit, but it's no rectum phantom either.
Rectum phantom.
Should we go to the farm or are we going to the
fuck
magic
are we
shop?
doing?
I thought we were
Holy
going to the farm.
Let's
So
go
did I.
to the farm. Let's
go
go
to
to
the
the farm. Let's
I
go
wanna
to the
meet-
farm.
I want to meet Goblin Noun, whatever.
Goblin noun verb.
Dwarf McNown.
Dwarf McNown
Dwarf
verb, you
McNown.
fucks. All right. So heading off into the farm, do you guys want to pay a carriage or you just want to walk?
We'll walk.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna roll a d20 here.
How long does it take? It's 2 miles.
Yep, it's 2 miles, which
okay,
is
that's not bad. That's like
that's
okay.
let's see, about 30 minutes to an hour.
Yeah, okay. Never mind.
I am gonna roll my random encounter table though, so give me 1 second.
No, that's gonna be epic.
All right. You guys are traveling along a path to the farm out of Karn. You head out of the main gates. The guards tip their helmets at you. As you're walking out, you see that there is a path leading into a forest clearing, and this coincides with the directions that Dick Justice has given you. As you're traveling along the path, about half an hour has gone by, and as you're kind of nearing the farm, you hear some rustling in the bushes. And it's not just animal rustling. It seems like it's bigger than, I want to make it very clear, it seems like it's bigger than animal rustling.
I stop him. I stop in my place. Say, you guys hear that? And then I want to send my mage hand into the bush to see what's there.
Immediately.
Wait. Can I use? I have feline earring. Can I just like try to hear what it is?
Yeah,
with,
do you want to
like,
roll for perception? Yeah, absolutely.
Hey, there you go. 16.
You hear, underneath the rustling, you hear kind of a slight like humming, like a...
There's somebody,
I pull out my throwing knives.
guys. There's somebody whistling.
Are you the cause of the brown hole soul? Tell us what you've done to that shitter.
Out from the bushes pops a man wearing a multicolored robe. You can see on the inside it looks multicolored. On the outside it is green. This is very, very familiar to one person in particular. This character has been seen by one person in this party before. David recognizes him. Sorry, it's the.
Use my.
What is David's character's name?
Sad
Sad
Machine.
Machine. I forgot
Oh
the Sad Machine's name for a full second.
Oh my lord.
Sad Machine recognizes him as the man who robbed the magic shop that he had just went into previously in the town.
Hey,
Huh? Oh,
It's
You're
you!
the guy that's-
I remember you! I was wearing a blue cloak then, but now I'm wearing my green cloak, so I'm feeling very generous today. I found some berries in this bush, and I'd like to give them to you as an apology for frightening you earlier.
Sad Machine, don't walk towards him.
What? What? Why?
He's trying to trick you. 100%.
Let him walk towards him.
He already put a tracking spell on me.
No. Mr. Yellow is who you saw. Now you're seeing Mr. Green, and I am a very, very generous man. I would like to give you these berries 100% of my own volition.
He put a tracking spell on you and you didn't bother to tell any of us?
I was shocked. A lot happened.
That's not an excuse.
He knocked out a shop owner and took control of his shop.
Even more reason to tell us about the tracking he put on you.
Listen, if Sad Machine wants the berries, Sad Machine can try the berries.
I mean...
Bird, this is a situation.
He's right. Let him try the berries.
I put my hands up and I back off.
No. You should take these berries. They're sure to be very helpful, I promise. They do something. And
What do they do?
Exciting? I won't tell you. It's a secret, but
I love secrets.
may you eat them or may you have somebody else eat them. Something may or may not happen. And isn't that the spice of life? Really, just chance. A game of chance.
Why don't you eat them?
No. I'm full. I had a
Sad
big
Machine.
dinner.
Dude.
Sad Machine is so intrigued right now. He really wants those fucking berries.
Honestly, Bird wants some berries too. Not gonna lie.
His eyes are dilating.
I suspect that eating those berries will cause you to make your own haunted toilet.
Very useful though.
The gentleman, sorry, what?
Is there something I can roll for like nature? I guess.
Yeah, you
To
can
know what
roll for
kind of
nature
berries?
to check out the berries. Yeah.
Okay. Sad Machine walks towards his hand with the berries and looks at them.
You're an idiot.
I rolled a 16.
You've never seen these berries before in any nature book, nor have you seen them on any tree ever. They are
What do they look
round
like? Oh.
and slightly translucent.
Oh, I want some of these berries.
How many berries are there in his hand?
There are 3.
Can I roll?
That's enough. We can split them.
Can I
I'll
roll
take a berry.
perception? Can I roll perception to see if he's has any weapons on him or anything?
You can roll perception.
I rolled 19.
With your perception, you can tell that he's wearing 4 different cloaks, and in one of the cloaks, there seems to be sheathed a cleaver or a long scimitar of some sort, but not on the outer cloak that he's currently wearing.
Can I try and use my mage hand to pickpocket it out of his cloak?
Yes.
How's your sleight of hand?
You can, Cameron.
Hey, Kinnick, you could bump the person who has an expertise in sleight of hand. If
Oh,
you
you
want.
have mage hand as well. Never mind.
do.
Never mind. I forgot. Bird did.
No, go ahead. No, you wanted
no,
this.
No. I want to bump Bird and tell him like, hey, this guy's carrying like a cleaver in one of his cloaks. He's got 4 cloaks, by the way. Who has that?
It's gotta be so warm.
I reckon we could.
Wait, I should roll perception for that. No,
I reckon you should try and disarm him before anything gets like heated. But don't try and make sure he doesn't know or find out.
Probably a good idea. And then I look
You
at
guys
Sad
better
Machine.
hurry because Sad Machine is really close to.
All right. I'm
Grabbing
rolling for
those
sleight of
berries.
hand. I'm going for it with my mage hand. Are you fucking serious?
Oh my god! Critical fail.
I'm rolling a d20.
I crit failed.
Oh, he closes his hand and crushes the berries within and stares daggers immediately at Bird. Oh!
I point at Kinnick because he looks more like a mage.
Boys. I tried to give you something freely, and yet you've tried to take my head. Oh,
I am so flustered. I am sad that you would think that I would try to trick you. Oh, Mr. Red is going to be so upset about this, but I'm not a man of anger. I will just take my gift and go. And if you see me again, then maybe, just maybe, you'll know that I am not someone to play with. Next time, I hope that it's Mr. Red that you'll deal with. Goodbye. And he pops back into the bush.
Okay,
the bush
bye-bye.
is right there. We can just walk up to the bush.
Doesn't Sad Machine have berries in his hand?
No,
No,
I didn't take them.
I
yet.
thought he was inspecting.
Mr.
Okay.
Green. Mr. Green had berries in his hand.
Oh, okay. Wait, he crushed them? So is there like some of the
No,
juice
there's
on the-
not.
Okay.
Nope.
Really? Just disappeared.
Oh,
Crushed
I
them in his
really
hand.
wanted those.
Oh, and then I want to send Ember up into the sky to see if they can see any if they can see where he went.
I want to
No.
look to see if there are any more of those berries in that bush because he said they were from the bush. I guess investigation? Or
Yeah,
perception?
absolutely.
I mean, if they're in the bush, you can literally just walk towards it, right?
13.
You can tell that there are no berries in the bush. There are also no footprints in the bush.
Is he?
Oh, he's the
Is he
latrine
still there?
fiend. Sorry.
He's the haunted toilet.
Is he still there?
No, absolutely not. He went down to the bush and he's gone.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure he's a demon.
I'm pretty sure he's my guardian angel.
No. No.
I've just given up at this point. I was like, whatever.
All right, I'll give you a freebie. Do you want to use Arcana on the bush?
Yeah, all right. Go ahead.
Okay.
15.
You can
15.
feel a potent magical energy emanating from the bush, the residue of something, something almost otherworldly has been there. But it is now, the energy is now receding.
Receding. Is it receding in a direction?
No, it is just
It's dissipating. Gotcha.
it's
or like-
it's dissipating, it's evaporating. Yep.
Okay. Sad Machine, I'd watch out about him.
Huh?
There's something I don't like about this whole
What?
thing.
Why? He seems nice. He was offering berries.
And then ran into a bush and disappeared into thin air.
Sad Machine. Last time you saw him, weren't guards going to arrest him?
Yes.
He was also wearing a yellow cloak.
And didn't you say he knocked out the guy that was like serving you?
I just
Yes.
almost angrily responded to God. Wearing a yellow cloak. Fuck off. Whatever. Can we go to the farm?
Yeah, please. I don't want to stick around here.
I'm pretty sure he's my guardian angel.
So you guys head up to the farmhouse. Very typical farmhouse. In the front there is a crop of radishes. There's a crop of corn. There's a crop of pumpkins. The house is a nice 2-story house, and there's an old man sitting on the porch. He's peeling radishes. He has a straw hat, and he is a dwarven, just a big, burly, strong dwarf with a big, flowing white beard, and he is looking at you nonchalantly. Ah!
Very nonchalant.
The most nonchalant he can be.
I walk up and I say, hey, we're here to fix your shitter.
Toilet repairman, eh? All right.
More like toilet mercenaries.
I tried to call for a shitter exorcist, but the church doesn't hire out any. They say, oh, toilet ghosts don't exist. Bugger all, toilet's been possessed for near on 50 years, I'd say.
50 years?
Can I roll history to see if toilet ghosts have ever existed, actually?
Yeah, you can
Waited
if
a
you want.
while.
Where do you?
17.
17.
You think through your mind palace like Sherlock Holmes often.
It's like you just got shot and you're falling over, figuring out how to land.
You're looking through all of the magical books and supernatural books that you've written because you in your teen years, obviously you were super obsessed with the occult, and you cannot remember a time where there has been a toilet ghost, not even in Ripley's Believe It or Don't.
Perfect.
Which I'm canonizing into this world.
Can I speak to the boy?
Yeah.
The man? Okay. What does the haunt do exactly?
Well, sometimes they come back and they talk about a cave or something. Sometimes they don't come back. I don't know.
They? There's more than one?
Yeah, 10 of you folk have been up here over the last, I'd say, 3-4 years since I finally put up the notice. It's been a while.
Oh, I thought you meant about
Have you not been able to...
multiple ghosts.
Sorry.
No, it's fine.
Have you not been able to use the toilet this entire time?
No, I have one in the house. I just want to take that one out. It's inconvenient.
Oh, okay.
It's not like I go in there and use it. It's just there, menacingly.
Tell us how the haunting started.
Well, about 50 years ago, was it my dad or my granddad? One of the two decided to do an expansion on the house, and they put that outhouse right there near the field. And, well, after that, things started going wacky. My granddad disappeared, and then my dad came back mumbling about a cave, and, well, he's no longer with us, but wouldn't speak to me about that outhouse, and I'm the one who installed the toilet in the house since he was a gibbering mess. I don't go near it, though.
Are there any caves nearby?
No, absolutely not. There's bedrock right around down 30 feet or so. I've tried excavating a hole just to see if there's a cave, maybe there's an opening somewhere else, but not near here.
We're all gonna get banished to the toilet dimension.
It's below bedrock.
This is so on brand for us.
Well, if you boys want to go check out the toilet, you can have some of my corn cabbage stew. It's a dwarf McNown verb staple.
Oh.
But the others who came before us, where did they go?
Oh, I just sent them back. Sometimes into the forest, sometimes they follow the road. Not my concern.
What the fuck?
I don't like the idea of mercenaries emerging from the woods to check out a possessed toilet.
Can I use perception to tell if he's being genuine, like if he's hiding something?
Yeah, absolutely.
Alright. Rolling. 19.
You can tell it. It'd be insight, I think. Actually.
Do you want me to change?
No,
to
I'll give you
Okay.
that 19 for insight.
Okay.
You can tell that he is being genuine. There is essentially nothing amiss about his words. He just seems like he just kind of wants it taken care of. Like it's a minor inconvenience for him. You can almost tell that just from the fact that the reward was so low that this is not a main priority. It's just a minor inconvenience that he can't get rid of this shitter.
Okay.
Have you ever been inside since this haunting stuff happened?
Inside no, absolutely not. After my granddad, then my dad, I swore off it. I just finally decided, well, it's almost time for me to go. I've only got a good 30 years left in me, and I should maybe find a wife at some point and settle down, and maybe then I'll get rid of that and expand the house so I can have a bedroom for the kids. Dwarves are harder, you see.
Can I roll persuasion to see if I can get him to go into the toilet?
Yeah, absolutely.
Why? Fuck! 7.
What do you say to him?
Hey, do you want to try it today? Perhaps.
Wow, master convincer. Nice one.
Master negotiator, Kennick.
Oh god. Well,
But yeah, come on in, have some corn cabbage stew, and then you can get out and work on that toilet there.
Oh, that's generous. Thank you.
I should have done my inspiration. He'd be in that toilet right now. Can I not have this cabbage soup? I don't trust it.
What the fuck?
I mean, yeah, absolutely. If you don't want it, that's fine. I mean, I got some raw radishes around here.
You told this man that you won't take it because you don't trust his soup. I mean, his dish.
If you want to be rude, I mean, I guess.
I'm on a no soup diet.
Solids only.
Solids only. A solids only diet. So I guess we go inside.
Yeah.
Lead the way, sad machine.
Okay, I go inside.
Right. He prepares for
follow
you
him
some.
inside.
He prepares for you some hearty corn cabbage stew. Kennick isn't eating it then?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. All right. So the three who have eaten the corn cabbage stew, you do get a +1.
I don't trust this guy. I think he's using a fucking pseudonym.
Okay. All right. So it's just Sad Machine and Brick, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm eating it.
Okay. Sad Machine and Brick get a +1 to will saving throws.
Oh, delicious. Thank you.
Bird and Kennick do not.
Good.
After your delicious bowl of corn cabbage stew, he shows you around to the side of the house where the outhouse is. It looks like your everyday average outhouse. From the outside, just from your general sight, you can't see anything amiss. It looks like it's old and in disrepair. Looks like it hasn't been touched in years, but you can smell a foul odor. Can everybody do a fortitude? Arcana? Will you roll a constitution save first?
Okay.
How bad is the smell? Is it?
David, you take disadvantage.
That's what I was going to ask. Disadvantage to what? Everything?
Disadvantage to a con saving throw.
I rolled a 17.
Okay. You pass it. You stand the smell.
Stinky. I rolled an 8.
8. The putrid smell singes your nose hairs and your nostrils, and it makes you gag a bit. It's very uncomfortable for your character.
Oh, God. What happened in there?
Bird and Brickhouse.
Also have to roll Constitution saving throws.
I go in and roll.
Yeah, if you guys are heading
Roll
to
16.
16? Okay. You're fine. You can handle it. Brickhouse.
Mandy rolled an 11.
Yep. Brickhouse, you have smelled this sin before, but it will not break your spirit nor your will. You are strong and you can handle it.
What does it do that I've not failed, but like
take 1 damage?
No, you won't take physical. You won't take physical damage, but it does unsettle your character to a certain point.
Can I roll Arcana
I stay behind everybody then.
Can I roll Arcana on the outhouse to see?
Yeah, you can.
All right, sweet.
You can use your magic eyes.
I rolled a 21.
21,
you can feel some sort of mystical energy radiating from the outhouse. Although you can't quite pinpoint what flavor it is, you can tell that it is not completely hostile.
Okay.
Share with a glass, perhaps?
We should take this slow. I'm definitely sensing magic, but I'm not sure if it's got ill intent yet.
You guys lead the way.
Who wants to do the honors?
If we're fighting ghosts, I think the mage is the best shot. Go for it, Kinnick.
This is messed up. Can I use my mage hand to open the door?
This is messed up.
As soon, yeah, you can.
Is that in character?
I do want to do that.
Okay. You use your mage hand, and as soon as it gets close to the door, roll a will saving throw for me. Roll a wisdom saving throw for me.
Saving throw? Okay. 12.
12.
You hear whispers in your mind. Just Kennick specifically hears a loud whispering in your mind.
Does it hurt?
And it does not hurt, but it compels you to such an extent. You step 1 square closer to the outhouse.
Oh, it compels. Oh.
It compels.
Do we
you.
notice?
Yep.
Do we notice that Kennick has did his expression change?
What is
Yes, he looks shocked and immediately pale, and he can't quite discern what the whispers are, but they are loud and they compel him to go forward.
Kennick, are you okay?
Next, what is it? D4, real quick. Give me a second.
I think Cameron asked if he can respond.
Oh, okay, yeah. What do you want to respond
or
with?
If he's like,
hold me back. Could I do that?
Does it?
Yeah,
work?
absolutely.
Okay, yeah. Stop me!
Sad Machine looks panicked and looks towards Brickhouse.
I go for it and roll strength to try and hold him back.
Okay, roll a wisdom saving throw, Brickhouse.
Oh my god.
Oh no. 16.
Plus 1, right?
17.
Yeah.
Yeah, 17.
17. You also hear a dissonant whispering, and then a quick snap, and it disappears immediately from your mind.
My god has always been louder and meaner. I roll strength to try and hold him back.
Okay. Can you
22.
22 Kennick, roll strength for me.
Oh no! I've
Yep,
got a -1 modifier.
Yep, roll strength for me.
I rolled a 2.
Brick House immediately pulls you back, and both of you stumble back a square.
Am I still hearing the whispers?
You are still hearing the whispers.
Oh god.
Roll
What's
another
happening?
wisdom saving throw. Why not?
21.
21.
It immediately stops. It is gone from your mind. The pressure is also gone, but there is one word left as the pressure releases. It's help.
Oh, what's happened to my mage hand?
It's gone. It's dissipated as well.
It dissipated. Okay. Oh. I'm just like hyperventilating.
Sad Machine runs to him and asks, "What happened? Are you okay?"
I don't know. I heard voices and then I just started walking towards it.
What did the voices say?
Sad Machine, roll a wisdom saving throw.
What?
Roll a wisdom saving throw.
12, 13.
13. You hear just quickly, and you can somehow understand the whispers, and you understand why they're in Fae.
Oh.
And they're saying, please, 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 over and over and over and over and over again. It doesn't compel you, but you do translate it, and it is ongoing.
Oh, he's like actively like saying it out loud? Like
yes.
What the whispers are? Over. Oh, Jesus.
Yep.
Please.
You're
please,
echoing the
please,
whispers.
Please,
yep.
Please, 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 please.
You don't have to, yeah.
It's for podcast purposes.
Oh, true.
Davis.
Yeah.
Can I try? You should layer it in post. Can I try strength to push him back away from the outhouse?
You're going to push him toward it.
I'm not compelled.
No.
He's not compelled. Yeah, he's
not
not compelled.
No,
He's
I know,
just-
but like
that.
it stopped me when it stopped for me when I moved back from it. So I'm wondering if it's the same because it activated when he walked towards it. So my character's thinking to try and push him away like quickly. Can I try that?
Yeah, you can try a strength check.
Okay. 18.
Thank goodness you had no disadvantage or advantage. Yeah, you pull him away from the outhouse, and it seems to break the connection.
Okay. I'm like,
Fuck was
Are
that,
you
Sad
okay?
Machine?
Somebody speaking Fae.
Hey.
what do they want?
I don't know. They just said please.
They could be druids or hags. I fucking hate hags.
Bird, will you roll a wisdom saving throw?
Sure. Fuck it. 4.
No.
The whispers are loud and ringing. It is like a waterfall of echoes in your head as you are immediately, almost by some kind of innate force, propelled towards the door. And your talons touch the front door, and they are stuck right onto the wood. And as they stick on the wood seems to crease and fold and slowly start to cover your feathered hand.
What the fuck?
I don't like that.
And like, are we seeing that or?
Yeah, you guys are seeing that. It immediately and I'm talking like it's not like Bird ran up to it. It's like, whoop, like you grab a Gmod ragdoll and push it towards something.
Great.
That's what Bird says.
I think Bird says,
Great in character. How is the farmer this close? How close is the farmer?
He's just like, shit. he's been backing away this whole time.
So this has never happened when any other adventurers have come when he's shown them the outhouse?
Nope, this is exactly how it happened.
Why didn't you warn us?
I didn't think it'd be this bad.
Oh my god. I want to cast mage armor.
You want to cast mage armor on Bird?
Yes.
Okay.
Can I use swarm?
take a mental note.
Can I use
I like Kinnick a little better than I did yesterday.
Can I use my swarm to like push him away from the door?
You can try. You have a mage hand with your swarm.
What?
Remember, you can manipulate.
You can use the swarm like a mage hand, basically.
Yeah, remember, you can literally use mage hand with your swarm of cockroaches.
Oh, I didn't know that actually. Okay, cool. Well, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna play my little synth keyboard and bring him towards me, I guess.
Okay. You cast mage armor. Let me roll my d20 here. You cast mage armor, and it seems to cover every part of Bird except for the part that is slowly being consumed or seemingly consumed by the wood of the door. The consummation of his hand is stopped.
When you say that is his hand becoming wood, or
no? It's like the wood is slowly oozing out and slowly covering the hand, like the wood is liquid, and it is coming out.
Okay.
This isn't a real outhouse. I'm going to the toilet dimension.
I love how half of the episode so far is just like us four trying desperately not to go towards an outhouse that smells horrible.
Monster outhouse.
Us four. I take a step into the outhouse.
Do you?
Yes.
Okay. You immediately just give in and are kind of consumed by the outhouse because the door can't be open. So the wood completely covers you, and you hear the whispers has stopped, and you're no longer at the farm. You, Bird, open your eyes, and there is a cave. You are inside of a dank cave somehow. It's almost instantaneous from when you were going from the daytime topside to now you are in a dark and dank cave with a dim light on a far side, and there are stalactites and stalagmites and all the good cave shit. And it's got a small orb that is slowly glowing on one side of the cave on the far side that you can see with your eyes. And the whispers have stopped.
I gotta say, the toilet dimension is not as bad as I thought it would be.
Is my mage armor still on him?
The mage armor has disappeared with the teleportations. So you guys have just seen Bird seemingly consumed by a toilet monster.
So we're shitting bricks.
Can I tell that my mage armor dissipated? I don't
you get nani?
Nani.
Right, okay.
It's like when they sense a powerful enemy in Dragon Ball Z.
Well, I was casting my swarm at the time.
Yeah, you were casting your swarm mage hand.
Was it attached to him? A
couple bugs had grabbed him right before he decided to just pop in there.
Can I feel those bugs or something?
No, you cannot. The link is cut. They are so far away that you cannot feel them, it seems.
Oh, does he know if they're dead or alive? Can he tell if the link was just cut or
if the link was just cut?
Okay.
So I know they're alive?
No, you don't.
No, the link to them was just cut.
Okay, well, I'm going to assume the worst and believe that they're dead. So I start sobbing. My cockroaches.
Cockroaches are already dead, you piece of shit.
Yeah. Oh,
I turn to Brickhouse and say, "You said your god told you about this. Did he say anything about what's happening? Do you know anything? What happened to Bird?"
My god said, word for word, "There are no such thing as haunted toilets, idiot."
Thank you.
So what should we do?
It's not a ghost.
I'm sobbing.
Oh God. Can I roll? So after seeing what I saw can I roll Arcana to see if I've seen anything like what happened? Does it remind me of any other magic that has happened?
Yeah, you can roll Arcana for that. It also seems just from your mage intuition, it seems like the energy has lessened.
20.
Wow, actually,
20.
You remember reading an incredibly obscure book on ancient magic, and one of them mentioned a living teleportation spell that had been lost to time.
It could be teleportation, but I have no idea how we could figure out where it goes or if we can get back. And can I turn to the farmer and ask, so people have gone in there like our friend did and come back?
Well, it's never been so violent, but yeah, they've come back. Sometimes normal, sometimes not so normal.
And they've always gone in like that? Like it's like sucked them in rather than opening the door?
No, usually it's just opening the door. I don't know why it's getting such a strong reaction from you fellers. I'm a little afraid this seems more like a monster problem than a ghost problem, honestly. Might as well just torch that thing, but I don't want to catch my house on fire.
Wait, does I have a summon find familiar scroll, right? Mm-hmm. That means like if I send Ember into it, would I be able to use the find familiar scroll and have Ember come back to me immediately? Is that like how
Ember can just be summoned to you. Ember is bound to you.
So I looked at Ember and I'm like, do you want to? Okay, I've got a stupid idea. I think it's teleportation. You can fly, so if it's into like lava or anything, you should be fine. Okay, do you want to go through there and I'll summon you back, and you can tell us where it goes and if Bird's there.
Can dragons talk?
I have like a faint amount.
Yeah, he'd speak with. Ember just sighs.
Ember sighs.
Is that a?
And Ember sighs and then shakes his head. Yep.
So as in a yes? That's a yes shake. Okay. Can I want to do that. I want to send Ember through.
Okay. Let me get my dice again. What are you rolling here? Ember walks up to the outhouse and there is no reaction. Ember crawls along it, no reaction. Ember goes inside and comes back outside, no reaction.
Oh fuck.
Wait, what do you mean no reaction?
Nothing happens.
Nothing happens.
Doesn't teleport?
No. Ember goes in and out, in and out, in and out, nothing happens.
All right. I walk towards the outhouse.
Okay.
I want to take a step forward. Nothing happens?
Nothing happens.
I open the door.
All right. You open the door and inside there is the pot and
it's just a toilet.
It's just a toilet, yeah.
I want to roll Arcana.
Will you roll investigation for me, actually? Do you want to roll investigation? Yeah,
sure
roll investigation. I'll give that freebie.
9.
Okay. 9, you don't see anything amiss. It seems like a normal toilet.
Huh.
Fuck.
Now, do you want to roll Arcana still?
I do still want to roll Arcana.
Okay.
14.
Okay. You can tell, as you see with your magic eyes that you couldn't see with your regular eyes before, now that you have your special eyes on, there is one wooden plank that seems like it is radiating a potent amount of energy as compared to the rest of the outhouse.
Okay. Can I put Ember on it?
Yep, you put Ember on it and nothing happens.
Okay. I want to touch it now as well with my hand.
Okay.
Let
me roll real quick. You roll and you wake up in a cave.
I quickly turn around. Oh, fuck.
Kennick is now
there. Fuck. Well, we should go back to Brick House and
Brick and Sad Machine, you're now outside of the outhouse. You see with the door open, Kennick just disappears.
As I touch a bit of wood.
Yep. And it is an almost instantaneous, no fanfare. He's there and then flash, eyes blink, a second later he's gone.
We must solve the mystery of the history. My god's voice grows weak.
Yikes.
I walk towards the outhouse.
Okay. Okay. What do you want to do? Do you just want to walk inside, Brick, or?
Yeah, I want to try to follow them.
Okay. You walk inside the outhouse and same thing as Kennick, you don't see anything out of place. You see nothing out of the ordinary. It looks like a normal toilet.
I gaze into the bowl.
Does the bowl gaze back?
You gaze into the bowl and the bowl gazes back. No, there's it's just nothing. You can only see darkness. Yep, it is a toilet.
I feel like there's no way in fucking hell we're going to figure out how to get to the cave.
Can my divine sense pick up anything evil around it?
Yeah, give me a second, actually.
evil.
Paladins can pick up evil, but Fey magic can be fucking weird and kind of out of my realm.
Check your messages. Yeah, your god has spoken to you once again.
Oh my god!
I begin vigorously punching all of the planks in the outhouse.
What?
Roll strength for me real quick. Okay.
19 is strength.
19. You start punching the planks, and some of them start popping out. Like you are vigorously mooting all of these planks one by one. Some are popping out, and then your fists touch one, and you're gone. You wake up in a cave.
And you punch me in the face.
roll a reflex check, Kennick. He's still punching. It's a dexterity save.
Dex save. Okay.
Are we all in the same cave?
Yeah. Brick has just popped in.
I'm somewhat relieved.
It's 7.
You get hit right in the chest, full force, like almost
shit.
right in the solar plexus by a gauntleted fist. Takes 2 damage.
This plank is warm. Oh.
Bird is immediately fucking on the floor laughing.
Alright, back to Sad Machine.
All right, Sad Machine.
Sad Machine freaks the fuck out and runs into the outhouse, even though it smells fucking horrible.
Okay, same as before. You can see a normal toilet. Some of the wooden planks have unhooked and come out.
Was the plank on the floor the one that?
No, it was on the. He just kept you. All you saw was him punching a bunch of planks, and then boom, he disappeared.
Okay, well, since I assume that everybody did the touch a fucking plank, I just start like searching all the planks and touching them, I guess.
Okay, roll investigation for me.
Like, oh, where are my friends? Oh God, 4.
Nothing happens.
Well, what the fuck am I gonna do?
Back to the cave?
Please. You hear this again. And then suddenly,
I hear please again.
Yep, you hear please again.
Can
Suddenly, the toilet bowl is glowing,
What?
and it stops glowing, and it's glowing again, and then it stops glowing, and then you're in a different cave.
What?
You're in a different cave?
From
I'm
us.
in a wait. Am I I'm in a different cave.
It seems like you were in a
Nobody's
cave,
there.
Sad Machine. There is on
Nobody's
the far
there.
side in the middle of the cave. It seems like there is a glowing orb. It is surrounded by darkness, though.
Well, do we do me or them first?
Let's do all the other. There's a glowing orb in the center of the cave that you guys are in, and it is emanating light all throughout it. The light suddenly starts spinning and spinning and spinning and getting brighter and brighter and brighter, and then you guys are all in the same cave.
Oh.
He's on the other
That
side.
Sad Machine over there?
Yeah.
My friends. I run towards them, I guess.
I'm still from my chest. Like
Between the two sides of the cave, on the far side of one of the walls, between both of the parties, between the most of the party and the rest of the party, there is what appears to be a dryad, and she is essentially stuck to this twisted, gnarled tree, and she is thrashing about.
time to roll Arcana.
Why roll Arcana? What do you mean?
Wait, didn't for the
You're gonna try and see if
If the
the
fucking
nymph that's
nymph
writhing is magic?
no, but I want to see what kind of magic. Jesus Christ!
What kind of magic? Fey magic, right?
Roll 18.
Oh well, I guess you wouldn't know that.
Okay. You can tell that there are ephemeral chains wrapped around the dryad.
Oh, so it wasn't useless.
You can see with your magic eyes. And the chains are connected to the center of the cave that you're in.
Oh, so they lead towards the orb?
They lead towards where the orb is, yes.
I'd like to investigate the orb.
Okay. You want to roll Arcana or Investigation?
Investigation first. 16.
As you walk towards the orb, the dryad starts thrashing more and more and more and more.
I stop.
And and the chain pulls her closer to the orb.
Okay, I stop walking towards the orb.
Is Sad Machine the only person who can speak Fae?
Yes, I think so.
Okay.
If she speaks, I'm gonna understand it then.
The whispers are even louder in the cave here. You can barely hold up, and then you hear help afterwards. So it's please help, please help, please help, please help.
I think she needs help. I think she's talking to
Very
me.
astute observation, Sad Machine.
She keeps.
You're just saying this like from the other side. I think she needs help.
yelling
No, I
it.
already said I ran towards them.
I know. I'm just imagining.
Keep up, you freaking dingus.
As you walk towards the center of the room, which is the only way to pass by David, the chains tighten and they as you're walking back towards your party, the chains are tightening and it starts pulling her again to the center of the room.
Dryad was momentarily excited that someone who spoke Fae was here, and then immediately sad about it.
Would I
Sad
see
Machine's
this?
still running across the room.
I'm guessing I'm not able to see this.
I yell at him to stop.
What?
Stop!
Why?
Stop moving!
What?
Stop!
Okay. I'm stopping.
Whereabouts does he stop? Like how? Like
Yeah. So there is in the center of the cave, essentially, Kennick, Brick, and Bird are all on one side. In the center of the room, there is the orb, and then on the far side of the cave, there is Sad Machine, and then on another side, in the middle of it's basically like imagine like a square, essentially, the four corners of the cave, and then in one corner is the dryad, one corner is three of the boys, and then one of the boys is by themselves in the corner, and then the center of this circular square room, cave room, is the orb.
Okay. So I stopped moving.
I wanna tell. All right, hold up. Sad Machine,
What?
move towards
What?
the wall and then walk around the orb. Just stay as far away from the orb as possible.
Why?
It's every time for some reason when we walk towards it, the chains get tighter on the dryad.
Okay. I do that, I guess.
Okay,
I stay near the corners.
Okay, you walk around the outside of the cave, and as you're walking, your foot kicks something.
Boonk.
You pick it up. It is a bone.
I drop it immediately.
It is a femur.
I found a bone.
Just keep walking, I guess.
Okay. I keep walking.
As you keep walking, you also bump into another object. It is a small leather purse that you cannot seem to open.
I found a purse. I keep walking.
And then you reunite back with the party. The small leather pouch you have found inexplicably has a small golden lock on it.
Look at what I found. I showed.
I want to use my thieves' tools to try and open it. Here, toss it.
Okay, I toss it.
Okay.
Rolled an 11.
With your thieves' tools, you unlock the lock and it comes off of the pouch. And inside of the pouch is a key. A golden, stereotypical RPG fantasy key.
Is that in character?
No.
I tossed the key to Kennick. Here,
Why you?
this magic.
Oh, okay. I roll Arcana on it. 19.
19. You can tell that
fire.
there is an unsealing charm on this key.
Sad Machine, you speak Fae, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I want you to talk to the dryad if you can.
Okay.
We should probably move towards her.
I guess we sidle along the wall and go towards the dryad?
Okay. As you go towards the dryad, the chains start to tighten again and it pulls her back to the center of the circle. Yep.
Okay.
So I'm guessing Kennick immediately tells me.
Yeah, I'm stop.
Okay.
Okay.
I scream at her.
Okay. Do you want to use will you use there's no diplomacy in 5e, but will you roll persuasion for what you're saying, please?
Why would I persuade her? I'm just
I have a check that I want to set up, but diplomacy would have been better for it, but I have a
don't
check
have that no
basically.
more.
Yeah, I know, it makes me sad.
so I rolled a 5. I tell her, "Are you okay? What's your name?"
I feel like that's in the universal language. We all caught that.
We all got it.
Yep. Screams of pain echo from the dryad.
Can I check one thing? Can I use my mage hand and move it towards her slightly?
Yeah, absolutely.
Do the chains stop pulling her back?
They do not.
Okay. Okay. What about Ember moving forwards? Does that work?
Ember moving forwards does have the chains restrict.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Can you stop hurting her?
I recall.
Kinnick's got to do some experiments.
Exactly.
Kinnick's a sociopath.
Kennick is a sociopath.
I'm trying to maybe potentially release her.
So
These experiments may be harmful, but a lot of good could come from them.
Yeah.
So find out if we put bees in someone's skull, they die.
Wow, none of us is making it.
So if every time I try to speak to her in Fae, I'm going to roll persuasion then?
Yeah, if you want to roll persuasion again to speak to her again, that's fine.
Can I use inspiration?
Yeah, absolutely.
So I roll. I'm gonna use inspiration and ask her, "What's hurting you? What's happening? How did you get here?" In Fae.
Okay. Oh, critical.
Critical 20, brother.
Okay. Immediately she almost starts calming down. She realizes that she's being spoken to in Fae in a language she can understand. Oh no. Oh, please release me from these chains. I've been trapped down here for many years. I can't tell. Time has gone by. I don't know how to get out. I'm lost, please.
Oh, you're in an outhouse.
What?
Yeah, you're in an outhouse.
A place of
The least comforting thing you could possibly say. Your bedside manner is awful, Sad Machine.
How do you
What?
roll a persuasion 22 and what comes out of your mouth?
Bro, you're trapped in the shitter, dog. You missed a toilet.
We came here from a toilet.
I don't think that matters much to her.
Please just get me out. Cut these chains. Unbind me.
Okay, let me see what we can do.
Sad Machine.
I turn around. Yes.
Can you ask her who she is?
Okay.
To roll again.
Do I need to roll again for real?
No, no, you're fine.
You don't.
Yeah, I did a
Joking.
fucking crit 20, brother. I turn around again and I ask her, "Oh, sorry, I didn't catch your name or who you are exactly."
We do not have names. We are of Dryad. We are of the nature and of the earth.
How did you get here, though?
I was brought here as a sapling and trapped immediately upon my birth. Been here many years. Please help me.
This is a supervillain origin.
So I turn around, I look at Kennick, and I tell him, ever since she was a sapling, she was put here. Oh, I should probably ask her by whom. I turn around again. Do you remember who did this to you? Do you remember who did this to you?
A two-legged man wearing a dark red cloak. I cannot remember, for I was just a baby. But Baby Tree, just like Baby Groot from Marvel.
Shut the fuck up.
Fucking hate you.
Shut the fuck up. I turn around and I say, "She has no idea who chained her there."
This sucks. No. That was me. Like, sorry, I was talking to myself. Like, not in like character.
Kinnick, couldn't you move the key toward her without causing the chains?
For sure, but she's chained up for a reason. I don't know.
Whoa.
Oh, good.
Wow.
Whoa.
Now Kennick's racist against tree people.
Holy shit.
Why do we even hang out with Kennick? He's a fucking freak.
Ends with him.
Oh my god.
If you're gonna try and justify that, you should have to roll deception.
No, that's fine. No. No. As in, like, this is all a bit suspicious, don't you think? Like, she's just chained up in a cave from an outhouse.
Hey,
why is she
Kinnick.
here? Who chained her up?
Kinnick. Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
How the fuck do you plan to get out of here if she is here for a reason?
Fuck.
Give her the fucking key, Kinnick.
Well, I'm surely. All right, we'll look for a lock and we'll unlock her then. Okay.
Okay.
Can we? All right. I want to use perception. Well, she's chained up. She can't unlock herself, I assume. Can I use persuasion to see if I can find where
is he the only one that can see the chains?
With
yes.
Arcana, yeah.
Can I use perception to find if wait, will the locks just be at the end of the
Wouldn't
chains?
it be investigation?
Or
The locks, the chains lead to the orb.
The orb.
The orb
okay.
is the lock.
The orb is the lock.
Can I roll an investigation or perception to see if there's any like where I can put the key in the orb?
There is not. It is just, to your knowledge, it is a magical orb with a seemingly stone or kind of like a black stone lattice surrounding it.
I want to put the key in the mage hand and bring it towards the orb.
As you bring the key closer to you, the orb, please make a will save for me,
Wisdom.
Kennick.
15.
You hear a buzzing in your head. You hear buzzing in your head. You hear even more buzzing in your head as the key gets closer and closer to the orb. You hear a voice as you get the key closer and closer to the orb. Don't undo my work.
Oh,
He hears this in common.
Can I keep on?
It's relayed to Kennick in a way he can understand.
Okay.
Can I push forward anyway?
You can push forward as
now I'm sure I want to unlock the chains.
Don't undo my work. The voice gets louder and louder and more sinister.
I keep going.
Roll another wisdom saving throw.
19.
As you get closer, the voice gets quieter, but you can still hear and feel this intense pressure. But the voice is loud as a whisper. It suddenly screams as the key gets right close to the orb and says, "No!"
I push the key into the orb.
Click, click. The orb shatters into brilliance, and you see a small stone fall out and hit the ground at the bottom of the cave. It hits the floor, and the chains shatter as well. Everybody can see the chains shattering as the magic is undone, and the dryad suddenly stops, shuddering and thrashing about completely. You hear the most long sigh you've ever heard in your life, and then a cry, almost a joyful cry, comes from the dryad, and another big sigh. Thank you, Sad Machine hears the dryad say.
You're welcome.
Please, come closer, child.
Okay. I come closer.
Thank you for saving me. I don't know why I was trapped or for what purposes, but I do know that I'd like to escape this, well, wherever this is, as soon as possible, and I will grant you all a boon for saving me. Here, one of you may take this. Her fingers extend and the twigs around it become
What
a
the
ring,
fuck?
and then it falls off. It's essentially a wooden ring that falls off into the ground, and then 3 small twigs are also set beside it, and then she grabs your face, Sad Machine, and you pop back up. You're back up to the surface. You have, let's see, everybody roll a d20 for me.
Okay.
Oh, fuck.
4.
7.
5.
Oh my god!
One by one, she reaches up to you all and she pops you back up to the surface. Avery, you have a wooden ring, and then everybody else has a twig. One last time, the dryad whispers into your minds, but you can all understand her at this point. The ring will boost your ability to commune with nature, and these twigs allow you to summon me once in a time of need.
Twigs sound way better than the rings.
But I can only be summoned once and on fertile ground.
Okay.
The ring actually gives you a +2 to nature.
Okay.
And the twigs allow you to summon the dryad once ever. You all are back up on the farm, and as you turn back, the farm is like,
Well, you all are gone for a hot minute, and the outhouse crumbles to the ground, leaving behind one wooden plank. And inscribed on the wooden plank seems to be some sort of sigil, but the rest of the outhouse is gone.
Well, that was shitty.
Alright, episode's over. That's how it ends. That's it. That's how it ends.
What's that symbol there on that plank? Y'all see that? It is a circle, and then on the outside it is covered in another circle with 2 lines struck through it, almost like a crude vertical eye.
Kennick's just feeling like shit for even like thinking that the Dryad wasn't like might have been like a monster or something.
Yeah. Kennick should also feel like shit because to be convinced to help her, I had to point out that it was the only possible way to help ourselves. Can I investigate the wood? Can I roll history to see if I recognize the symbol?
Yeah, absolutely.
21.
On your Bird, I want to make sure Bird's character is still. Bird was a bartender in the past,
yes.
Correct? Okay.
Yes.
You remember this symbol once and only once on the arm of a man that you had a terrible experience bartending for. Is very rude and did not pay his tab. He disappeared before he could pay his bill. But you remember that he gave you bad vibes, like super bad vibes.
Dickhead vibes.
He gave you dickhead vibes.
I mutter to myself,
Dickhead
holding the wood. I turn and look to the group. I know this symbol. Some asshole wore the symbol when he didn't fucking pay his tab.
What did he sound like?
An asshole.
Sounded like an asshole, yeah.
I want to know if
I have mimicry.
Yeah.
I use mimicry.
What would you like to say in mimicry?
I'm an asshole.
I'm an asshole.
Oh, so it sounds exactly like the guy that I heard.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, we don't
That's
know
him.
that you heard that. You didn't say anything about that.
I just said that's him. That's who I heard.
When did you hear that?
When I was trying to go towards the orb with the key, someone was telling me to not undo his work. That was him, for sure.
Okay. I turn to the farmer and I ask, can I have this?
Yeah, no,
Holding
absolutely.
the
Take
plank
it
of
along
wood.
with the 12 gold. You can split it amongst yourselves. Sorry for the paltry fee here.
No, that's perfectly fine.
I appreciate you boys, so I'll give you a bonus of 5 gold each. I mean, I can afford it. I'm a wealthy farmer after all.
Okay, well now I'm less okay with it.
What?
No, if he's a wealthy farmer, now I'm mad.
Oh my goodness.
I look at Kennick and I mouth eat the rich, but I have a beak, so.
So it just looks like
I mutter something about states' rights. No.
The mystery of the toilet has been solved. There are no ghosts inside of toilets. There have never been any toilet ghosts. Just the story of a sad dryad, and maybe something a little bit darker. Maybe something a little more perilous.
Hey, thanks for listening. Perilous storytelling wouldn't be possible without the help from our patrons such as Agrabah451, Alan Diver, Alex Steer, Buckshot Papaya, Q_, Dax Ritchie, Dreams of Ice, Ducky Madness, Duskala, Eric Scott Gillies, Gish, Jeff Smith, Manuel Martinez, Marco Sotelo, Rad Jackal, Ryson, Lookin' Fresh Dough, Ryan Rankin, Seawolf812, Sky, Spooky Ghost, Teague, The No Ninja, Travis Vapes, Tyler Collins, Unarmed Toaster, and William Oliver. I finished editing this at 4 a.m. I'm tired as shit, and I'm going to bed. See you next time.